Hey y'all, it's the Calming Corner Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Hey soul family, back again. I'm Erica, your favorite Astro homegirl. And y'all, this is just a quick impromptu, just a kind of like a surprise live. I wanted to come in and tap in with y'all current energy and talk about some of the current things that are going on right now, right? I'm gonna try to see. I don't know how this is working. Again, I'm trying to get back on it. We went live last week, and I'm trying to see now if I'm on YouTube. So let's see. I think it is. Y'all let me know. Say something in the comments. I'm trying to pull it up if I can. I think this one is. Okay, so let me go back to stream card. Hey, everybody. Let me see before I get started. I want to make sure. Let me put this one up first. Just for everything is alleged and in my opinion, okay? And used for the fair acts, all right? And first, I just want to say, hey, everybody, again. It's afternoon. And I'm just tapping in with y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I can't see if anyone's in here or not. But again, welcome back. And so I just want to talk about, of course, y'all see who we got on the thumbnail, and it went live yesterday, which is Miss again, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I guess that's the whole thing, and I definitely want to hear what y'all got to say and how y'all feel about her not showing her credentials. So we're gonna get into we're gonna ask the cards and get into the messages about that. Really interesting too on her response. So I'm gonna pull some clips. I already pulled some clips for y'all so y'all can hear it. And of course I always do that to take y'all down memory lane, keep y'all in the current events, and then we get right into the messages, right? So welcome again if you in here, and welcome back if you already been riding with me. Of course, Claressa Shields, child, and Alycia Baumgardner. I think I'm saying her name right, and I hope I am. And I mean it to the best of my, sorry about that, to what it is. What I'm trying to say is her name correctly. But shout out to her. Claressa, child, you done got banned. And we just did the reading on Claressa, guys, not too long ago. I mean, it has to be at least a week or two at best. And I think even in the reading, if I'm not mistaken, we talked about some things coming ahead for her that weren't going to be such good press for her. So that's kind of interesting to me, in the way that she conducted herself, especially how she just did this. Girl, you keep talking about this 8 million, you got to hold on to that 8 million. And it ain't looking like it, right? So we're going to start with, first I wanted to check in with y'all and see how y'all feeling. The energy and the atmosphere is very heavy. I want to talk about right now, May, in y'all energy before we get into, of course, Dr. Cheyenne and Clarence, child, and her mess that she done got herself into. But let's talk about what May is, because it's definitely in it, what's going on is affecting right now in the planisphere, even how Claressa done showed out this week, just all of that. And welcome to, let me see if I can see y'all, because I'm pulling up stuff. But yeah, let me pull it up. Let's talk about this week in May. We got a lot of things going on. We had a planetary conjunction, guys, on the 18th through the 20th, all right? And this one, really, you can see it to the naked eye. So if you got time tonight, you know, it's the crescent moon, Venus and Jupiter is aligning together. So we got some interesting energy coming into play this week. Now, Mars enters Taurus, which happened on Monday. And the energy that Claressa bringing in, the bull, you just going to go up there. You just going to show out and show your ass. So the energy coming in is dead center, right? Venus entering Cancer this week. So it's for us all, okay? This is a good shift. Make sure if y'all don't want to have no babies, make sure y'all, you know, making sure y'all keep everything tight, okay? But this will be about shifts in relationships and personal desires, okay? And listen, personal desires from superficial excitement to emotional security, family, and home life, okay? So shifts in relationships, depending on where you at in your relationship dynamic and journey, okay? And just remember, happy solar return and happy early birthday to my Geminis out there. Happy birthday, y'all. Gemini season, it begins tomorrow. It's y'all time, okay? And yeah, it's coming up. The 27th is Andre 3000. That's our family, of course, Dungeon family. And then CeeLo, of course, on the 30th. So that's Geminis and our family. But again, entering Gemini, and remember, now shit is hitting the fan. It's already an early energy of that. It's everybody's stuff getting exposed. You know, people, all kind of stuff coming out, like what happened with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, and I don't know if we're supposed to be addressing her as a doctor, or maybe best to address her as a life coach, maybe, right? But you guys should be feeling social and ready to get out there, feeling chatty, you know, quick thinking, and really, like I said, social adaptability. And also this week too, Sun conjuncting Mercury, guys. And this is a Kazini. So this is a highly mentally stimulating energy, okay? A great day for communication, writing, and big ideas. So y'all gonna have some big moments tapping in, okay? Like I said, with the energy and the atmosphere, I pulled up, let me see where we at. All right, let me share the screen with y'all. Let me start. Hold on, let me see if I can get it right. I'm trying to get it together. I'm sorry. I'm figuring it out. Okay, so we're here now. I want to share the screen with y'all. I'm getting it right. Okay, here we go. Now let's go to, here we go. We can go to current transits, right? Yep. And let's see. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Now that's her chart, guys. And I just wanted to look at her current transit in the energy, considering that she's just been so abrash, so crazy acting. And like I said, I think I saw that in the energy in the last reading with Claressa. Again, it's about resources too. Remember, Taurus is the money house. That's the Owo house. So, you know, a lot of speculation, especially when it's coming to this $8 million. Because a lot of people talking about the contract that's really not really the contract it's supposed to be. And it's crazy because it's like Remy tried to warn her. And then also the moon being in Cancer, very emotional. Remember, Jupiter is in Cancer right now, of course, and Mercury in Gemini. So a lot of chattiness, a lot, of course, she is the topic of conversation this week. Mars is in Taurus energy. And her Saturn is in Aries. Saturn energy right now is in Aries, and she's a fighter and challenges, right on the money, dead on the transit, right? Because Saturn is challenges, Aries rules athlete. She's the boxer, and she just got banned in real time. Wow. That's deep for Claressa Shields. That's why I like to tap into the current energy, because it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Uranus is in Gemini, so shake up in her career. She's been banned. And Neptune is in Aries, and Neptune is her ruling planet. But remember, Aries is where you take action. Neptune is cloudiness, where she can't see straight right now, and clearly not, because you just put your career on the line in real time. So the transits line up right on Pluto and Aquarius. You be bringing full place and said that you banned right now. And Chiron is in Aries right now. She's an athlete. Chiron is the wounded warrior, and her wounds are showing in a major way for her. Now let's look at Dr. Bryant real quick. No, Dr. Bryant. You know, we looking at the hey, and welcome y'all to y'all who in here. If you got any questions, ask them, okay? If y'all got any questions, say, be happy to say something. I think they say I can show the comments. Okay, if somebody say something, you can. You're more than welcome. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, so the interesting thing, it wasn't a chart for her, right? It wasn't a chart for her name, Cheyenne Bryant. And what's interesting is that her birthday is online. And when she came up as a Virgo, I said, oh, wow, that explains a lot, when it comes to her. And of course, for y'all that don't know, she's trending everywhere. And then I like I said, I never really zeroed that much into her, guys. So I didn't really take her that much serious, honestly. But I know she went viral for Cam Newton moments and stuff like that. So kind of like when she went viral was what times when maybe, she would come across my screen and I'd say, oh, okay, this is this lady. So I really didn't know that much about her. But for her to come down to the internet in such a persona and present herself as a doctor, I wanted to know from an astrological standpoint, what is her mindset? Because mindset on a lot of levels is not intact. And again, this is just in my opinion, and all alleged. But to me, that is some form of mental health, possibly, right? But let's talk about her. I did see that she was a Virgo sun, which to me that speaks volumes, even with not having a time for her, which I really, really wish we did. But again, I got this up here. Let me see if I can share this with y'all. I pulled this up from Wayne. And I think this is Psychic Wayne too. And he's really good for y'all who ain't never heard him. But this might just be his, let me take Claressa's down. That might just be his page. This is his Facebook page. So let me get on here and see. Yeah. All right. I stopped it. Let me bring it up. Okay, here it is. So y'all can see the things that he highlighted. I wanted to share with y'all. So let me see if I got it right. Okay. Yay, I got it right. And welcome to y'all that's coming in here. And if y'all got some questions, feel free to say something. I think I'm live on YouTube, I'm sure, but I don't know if I've been able to merge the comments and stuff in. If y'all got any questions, but I was going over Dr. Bryant for y'all that if you just get in here. And I don't have a chart for her, but what I thought was interesting were the placements that were brought up about her being a Virgo sun, okay? And so, like he said right here, she has, based on with no timing and all that, we just guessing to the best and all alleged Virgo sun mixed with her Libra stellium, right? So it's interesting because, like he said, and I'm gonna just read, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is trending everywhere right now because people are questioning her doctor credentials. He said this post isn't about proving whether she does or doesn't have a doctorate. It's just talking strictly about her astrology, right? And for astrology students like me, for us that, we want to know, he was saying basically pay attention since you don't have the birth date to work with. So confirm birth time and verify birthplace, her house placements, the time of birth. But what stood out immediately was the Virgo sun mixed with the Libra stellium. The combination can absolutely give the vibe of being polished, intelligent, articulate, and psychologically aware. And she comes off perfectly as that. I mean, to the T, from even the way that they keep playing. And I'm going to play the clip for y'all in just a second of her response. But I also wanted y'all to hear for some of the professionals in the community and how they feel about her not, owning that she doesn't have the credentials, because even the school responded. So let me keep going. And it says basically someone people naturally perceive as an expert. And that is what she, comes off across, right? He said, but let's be honest, she presents very well online. She's attractive and very well spoken, but the internet eats up smart, cute folks. Her Virgo sun is unaspected, which that's it right there. And it can amplify the identity expression around analyzing people, right, and positioning herself as someone who is an expert, right? He's saying, but the most interesting thing in her chart is Neptune. And remember, Neptune is the rose-colored glasses, right? So it's like in her mind, that's her delusion, her own demented delusion that she's a doctor, right? And it says that her Neptune is strongly aspected and makes good aspects to her moon and Pluto, and this gives her that mythic like quality, right? He said, but people with strong Neptune with good aspects become like a projection screen where people love to watch them. That's very Neptunian energy. Remember, Neptune rules the industry, Hollywood, all of that. But, this chart doesn't automatically, it does. He's saying this chart doesn't automatically scream fraud, but it does scream that she has a lot of charisma and emotional influence. And all of that is getting karmic lessons right now around her public perception. That's a fact. How y'all feel about it? I definitely totally agree with not having anything. So let's get into her. Let me run the clip so y'all can hear what she had to say. I'm gonna play what the lady had to say first. Some of the professionals in the community. I always pull up clips, TikTok reacts, all that for y'all. So let me pull it up. And let me pull her up right now. Very much so. This guy, he talks a lot about her placements, but to me, what I just showed y'all, read to y'all, really honestly, it's just kind of like was in a nutshell. Simplifying it before we get into the card. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Now let me play it. Let me share it for y'all first. Work with me. I'm getting it together. I'm getting back into the swing of things. Let's see the share screen. Okay, let me share this with y'all. Okay. Here we go. This is it right there. There we go. And let's talk about it. Yeah, for videos. I'm gonna start it over there.
The internet did not take it down, so it's still there. She handed them the rope, tied the knot, and asked Charlemagne to hold the other end. Listen, here's where we are. Argosy University closed. Records are gone. No dissertation can be found by anyone. No clinical license. And a viral clip of her telling the world she does not need a license because it's only for billing purposes. This is not a credentials problem. This is a positioning problem, okay? And positioning problems usually have a PR fix, but not this one. And then she went on the Breakfast Club to clean it up and cleaned up nothing. Because when your defense is the school closed, the third party lost it, and did not ask for a refund, you are not controlling the narrative. You are auditioning for it and telling your audience, I don't give an F. What about your narrative? Uh, that is the clip. That is the one traveling at 2 a.m. on threads while you're asleep. Here's what controlling the narrative looks like in real time. One, stop defending the title. Redefine the lane. Life coach with a background in psychology. That's a whole sentence. Use it. Number two, receipts before rebuttals. A corrected bio across every platform in 48 hours, not 48 podcasts. And number three, the curse out clip needs an apology, not the Argosy story, the clip. Four, you need to sit down with a credentialed Black psychologist on a camera, not a morning show, a peer. This is how you rebuild trust with the community you just talked down to. Because here is the part nobody is saying out loud. She is not just damaging her brand, she's making it harder for every credentialed Black woman in wellness to be taken seriously the next time they speak. Control the narrative, or else your career obituary will be written while you spin in the block. I want you guys to head over to YouTube for a deeper dive in how you control your narrative, especially when you're losing control. Tanya is my name, and controlling the narrative is my game. I'll see you up there.
Yeah, I totally agree. So let's get into Mrs. Bryant, and what her response was to her not quite having credentials. Okay, so let me pull that clip for y'all real quick, and then we're gonna get on into her cards. I want to make sure I pulled it up. So give me 1 second. I'm working with it. So what's up, y'all? I hope y'all doing good. I'm glad y'all in here. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Let's see what we gonna do. So let me stop that and let me pull her up, because y'all got to hear what she had to say. And what y'all think about her not having these credentials, but let's let her say what she got to say first. So hold on. Let me add that on. Let me add it to it. See what she got to say first. Okay. Let's pull her up so y'all know what she got to say. Yeah. Hold on, yeah.
His will, and I'm serving, and I'm doing his, his word. My sheep will know my voice, even the sheep in wolf clothing. That is not my battle.
Well,
that's
with the
his.
questions that are out there, why not provide the proof of your degree? Why not?
Well, a couple of things, right? I have multiple degrees, and my thing is that my proof isn't something that I have to prove to individuals. My proof is already within my credentials, my degrees, and also more than just my titles. It's in how effective I've been. All of my sessions have been live for the most part. My sessions with Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, Shannon Sharp, B. Simone, they have all been for the world to see, right? So no one knew who Dr. Bryant was prior to seeing all of my sessions that were live. And they deemed it, as well as I did before they did it, they can't validate me, I validated myself, they deemed it as my work being effective. I am effective at what I do. I'm educated and I'm successful in my lane, and I'll land on this. I created my own lane. And so a lot of times, Marissa, when people see that you created something that maybe they couldn't, admiration turns into envy. And you got to be okay. And you got to be okay with that in that
as an
space.
attack. But I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them in service to
Absolutely.
them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth that doctoral degree?
So I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book. So I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave it just as that. Yeah.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Baby, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
And that's where, and you're standing by that.
Standing by it. Yeah, because I earned it. Absolutely. I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove.
What y'all got to say about Miss Bryant, honey? Dr. What's her name? She say Bryant, baby. So let's get into her messages and her cards, because we need to know like what is going on and why she feel like she is okay with not being a certified doctor, right? So let's get into some messages. And then we, of course, we got to get right on into Clarence acting a fool, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. Let's get some T cards lit by this lady. We're going to do a few, but I'm going to start with the traditional tarot. So let me do this. Move some of this to the side. Just want to make sure I get them. Okay. Hope y'all doing good. So let's get into it. We getting her current energy right now real quick. And then we're going to move on into, I want to know what's going on. And we want to hear why she feel like, well, I feel like a lot of it comes out of the current energy, especially when before we even get to the questions. So let's just get some current energy around Cheyenne Bryant. She's a Virgo sun, which that really speaks to her, her detail, her fixed thought process and planning on how, she is in her mindset a doctor. It's interesting. It's deep, actually. Okay. I had already blessed the cards too, y'all. Okay. Yeah, that's about right with Pluto, because she's definitely going through a transformation right now in real time in her life, through her persona, through her coming in here saying that she's a doctor. So really, truly, truly what he even said when we were speaking on karmic lessons in real time. Karmic lessons in real time, okay? And this is for her about opportunity, okay? So she looking at it like this was her drive. Her drive, if we asking what drives her opportunity, okay? And it's here. Yeah. And so, and this is dead on the money. It's interesting. Even with the Scorpio energy, I don't know if that's the camera. Yeah, I got to get it right. I'm trying to see how I got it angled. But definitely Scorpio energy, sorry about that, is again, it's the transformation energy and secrets coming out. And this is a secret that she's had hidden, remember? She didn't plan on this even being revealed, for that matter, about her not having the credentials. So definitely major transformation in her life. And how is she going to, from this ending of coming in here saying she's a doctor to not being a doctor, how will she transform, right? That's the question. Aquarius here, the radical. She's against the group. She's standing on it. You heard she said she don't care. You can double down on it. She earned it in her mind. You can't make it up. In her mind, she earned it. And look, she's here for the opportunity. She told her, look, we here for my book deal, bitch. Don't get it messed up, right? Let's get a few more energy. That's crazy. This is her message and her energy in real time, right? And this was to, allow her and provide her with more opportunities, more doors to open. This is the driven goal for what she has in mindset for herself, right? Her personal self, because it's right here in the message. So if it was collaborating, it's interesting that she said, you seen all my sessions. Well, no, not quite, because you're not the doctor. So it's some delusion in the energy, right? For you to say it's a session. You don't have a live session. That's a HIPAA violation. Any of us that talk to a therapist, that's private. There's no way to do that on, in person, unless it's a TV show that is directly and inexplicably explained as such, and it's a form of research or a movie or a TV show But in real life, you got to show up as yourself. And she's, to go against the grain. And it's interesting with this conjunction because she feels empowered by what she's doing. She feels justified. Okay? She don't give a damn. She mean it too, especially with that Aquarius energy on the table. She don't care. But she running into challenges. Look at Saturn right here in the messages. We ain't even flipped the regular cards. And the messages are all here, guys. Okay? Because Saturn is here to discipline us. This is about the lessons. Remember, with Pluto and Scorpio right here, this is a super huge karmic lesson for this woman. She been carrying on with this mindset, this what's the word you use when people entitlement, right? The air that she been carrying on for the opportunities and coming in the energy of empowerment, and now. And then 8th house matters is mental health issues and things that are hidden, right? So all of this energy is her energy. That's interesting. Let's get some energy around how she gonna be able to deal with this because they're pulling out. Let's ask how she feel about being a doctor before we even. How does she feel right now? Then we're gonna get into that. She feel about to fall out and not having it. It just came out in a conglomerate. She feel about it. Okay. Get this stuff right. Any extras? How she feel right now? Her doubling down on being a doctor. Look, it's a lot going on, and she all over the place right now. She wasn't really planning for this type of fallout with that 7 of Cups being the focal point, right? But she coming in hot, and when I say she don't give a fuck, y'all, she don't. She mean it. It's the first card. I'm gonna show y'all as I'm unpacking. Hold on. Wow. Let me do this top. Yeah, I want to see. Damn. So she really does have the transformation card because remember that came out in the Astro cards just now. She got it double. She got Scorpionic energy, and she also, remember, got Pluto. Well, the death card is here. So transformation. This is the end of a true cycle for her right now. The way that she's carried on, she ain't going to be able to do it no longer. She got 4 strict messages with Saturn being in play. She has major karmic lessons. And I'm going to say something. It's a lot of finesse. It's a lot of lies. It's a lot of, and she's competitive. Knight of Swords, she with the shit. And when she said that, what she said, y'all, that she don't give a fuck. She don't. Look at that. She don't. And she gonna defend it at all costs. Look, Knight of Pentacles. She ain't backing down. She going with, I'm a doctor, and I don't give a fuck what you say. I earned it. And when I say she true in her feelings about it, and she's standing on it, I can't make these messages up. If this 3 combination right here of standing up and double down on what you said, knowing it's a lie. Knight of Swords is communication. We know you full of shit. But she don't care. She with it. She gonna continue to go with it. Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. She not only, she strongly feels that she is, in her mind, You can't tell her she's not a doctor. That's just the bottom line, period. In her mind, no. Look at that justice card in the upright. She feels justified. I can't make this shit up. But this is so much of karma for her on so many levels with this transformation and this justice card here. But it's the end of a cycle because this is the wheel of fortune in reverse. So she basically, it's like my mama says, she'll say, bitch, you done went too far and stayed too long. And it's the end of the road for her right now. You know, this is really, honestly, caused her behind the scenes, though. Remember, 8th house was hidden, what she not allowing you to see, right? It's a huge amount of stress, especially in regards to this to this money. I gotta say it. It's a lot of different messages in the messages because that Knight of Pentacles is here. It's that book deal. It's the energy around the messages, and she's gonna continue to go along with this. She's not gonna back down. This is the gossip. This is the scandal. And y'all, it's so crazy. She feels like the people being malicious to her. That's crazy. This lady right here is diabolical. That's why I wanted to pull. That's interesting. You got the Empress energy here. She's standing on it and she's doubling down on it. Do you hear me? With the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's no other way to describe this lady. She is a trip. And she gonna go the distance. And she's not going to apologize. She ain't. Knight of Wands is arrogant energy, reckless energy. And she coming with it it's like she unapologetic with how she feel like, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm a doctor. This is what it is. But this is going to cause her to have some loss. But I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be with that 7 of Cups like that. She's going to have a lot of people pull back. But then it's interesting because it's always all type of up and down. It's still going to be some people who going to still, deal with her. The best thing that this lady can do is come and do what that lady said in that clip that I added up there. She needs to apologize on some level. From my understanding, she has valid points in regards to how she, I don't know, because like I said, I don't watch her like that. But it's not fair to the girlies who put the work in. They got the paperwork. That's a fucking fact. So in that regard, girl, you need to come and humble yourself and apologize. So let's ask. We see that it's a really bad fallout. What's her outcome? And then we're going to move on to Claressa, honey, and her getting banned. So this is crazy. So let's see. Okay. I bet. Let's see. Still coming for her. All out of this side. Okay. For Cheyenne Bryant. I'm gonna pull a few of the 2 cards, just a couple. I want to know. It's definitely lost for sure. So as far as that book deal go and Hay House and all that, y'all see that 5 of Pentacles? It's the focal point before we even flip, right? This was a time for her to be celebrating. This was just not in her plans for this to go in the way that it did. She's going to continue to go forth. She's going to continue to celebrate. Queen of Swords, that's that Libra stellium energy. She's going to go with what she said. She's going to double down on it. And look, I had to laugh because this is the way this popped out, the Fool card. She don't give a fuck. She done got several cards of not caring at all, period, okay? we can hear some more energy and messages from her within the next few weeks, okay? And that's a good energy to know, because this is the energy of letting go of control. So maybe it'll be an energy where, because this is about her money and her work, right? She reckless in the way she handled things. She gonna have to fix it because it's in her messages. This is much affecting her in major way, right? But she's gonna continue to she gonna continue to go to court. She gonna continue to move forward. It's a downside for her. It's a learning lesson for her. And with the sun in reverse, you got to humble yourself. And she's being humble. Even though she's fighting to not be humble, she is. You don't have no option. The justice card right here. Boom. In her mind, she's a victim. They're coming for her. She's being shamed and blamed. And it's interesting because before we get into the cards, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go into the messy cards with Dr. Bryant, so we can move on to Mr. or whatever, Miss Claressa Shields, honey, and the other girl, Alycia Baumgardner. But with the Justice card being here, this is the energy around her. We can see her in the next few weeks be the victim. Or maybe that'll be her angle. When she come back, the apology won't be with the fool card, all these cards, not a full apology, but avoidance in a sense that she still feels strongly that she is who she is, okay? But it's huge loss in it. So certain book deals, certain things, and opportunities right now, it's a negative for her. So with this Justice card being in reverse, in order for her to balance the scale, she's going to have to come forward. But the interesting thing is, this lady, this is not a lesson for her. But with Saturn being in play, it's going to get worse if she don't get it. It's going to get worse if she don't get it. But news in the next few weeks, and maybe even when she come out, she'll be the victim. We'll see. Let's get some messy cards for her. Ciao. This lady right here, I want to pull some of them too. The new deck. Let me see. And let's see what lies beneath. I'm going to shuffle. I already had this one, so I'm going to start with these. And then we're going to go to the next. Yeah, she's something. For real. I'm interested to know. Yeah. Let's see what's up with her. Let's get into it and let's see what's up with her. I hope y'all doing good, like I said, and for y'all that's checking in right now, we just getting a few messy cards on Cheyenne Bryant, honey. She is something else. So definitely you got your answer that this is opportunity for this lady, okay? Again, even though I don't feel like this is to her per se, but it's saying low self-worth, negative body image, feeling judged. To me, that's the energy around, not necessarily how she feels, but energy around her playing a victim or being a victim to the situation, okay? Again, right now, a lot of highs and lows for her, off and on, okay? For her to be a person to speak about relationships, she got non-committal energy on the table, right? And so I want to go to the T cards. I'm going to just shuffle one more of these. Okay, so if she is dating someone in all of this, because you can see that in the messages with, spending time together, one-on-one time, okay? Let's see what this means in Yang Oracle got for her. There's more relationships. Okay? So external, and that's what has been going on with her right now. She is eating it. She in the South Node in her comfort zone, and she ain't trying to budge. Now that's a fact. memories for her. This can probably be triggering for her. Remember, we saw that Nine of Swords in reverse. So, and let me say this too. I didn't even think about it, and it just came to my old read. That way that card was positioned, that's a huge mental health factor too, allegedly, in my opinion. Okay, and this can be from childhood, allegedly, the way the messages are aligning. Okay, she comes off to nurture and compassion, of course, but this is a transcendence for her. She got lessons that are being learned. Okay, spirit guides are present. She need to really tap in, and that might be something that logically she may not, right? And believe it or not, she has a lot of regret and repression in her energy. That's interesting. Okay. So as we close out, let's get a few more on Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. She is a trip. Her energy is beyond narcissistic. It's another word for that. She may be multiple personality or something and might can control it. I don't know. That's allegedly in my opinion, but we'll see. And y'all ain't gonna even believe what just fell out for her. These are a mess. Look at these cards. I can't wait to share these with y'all. And if y'all didn't get a chance, go look at the decks for y'all, especially my Astro girlies, my tarot girlies, my spiritual, family. Y'all, I put a video out. Check out the decks because you always need something to add to the toolbox. And I love to share. So if y'all see me using one ads, I definitely share because I can't wait. I'm going to be working on my own. I've been kind of working. It'll be a little while, but look what she got. Curated image. I can't make it up. Every post is polished. Every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highest reel. Do y'all see that? I got to show y'all that. That's crazy. And look what else came out for her. Y'all finna bust out laughing. The audacity. The audacity of her motherfucking ass to come down here and say that she's a doctor. Look, boundaries were crossed, and the worst part, they acted like it was their right. Is that not her? I cannot make the messages up. Do y'all see that? And look, this it for her. We see it. Chasing clout. Chasing clout. Y'all see that? They're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. Wow. And that's Dr. Cheyenne Bryant in my cards. And that's that new deck, y'all. Curiosity. Ain't that something? So, baby, we got our answers. She full of shit. The audacity of her to come down here. Look how Spirit got a serious sense of humor. I love it. I love our angels. That's what Spirit guys. Oh, very Big Rico. That's funny. Say the audacity and her ass is chasing clout. So let's move on to Claressa Shields. That is crazy, y'all. What y'all think? I can't see what nobody's saying. Ain't nobody saying nothing in the comments. Hilarious. So let's get into Claressa, child. Claressa Shields has got banned from. I really want to know how y'all feel about this. This woman done went down here to the MMA fight and have put her hands on Alycia Baumgardner, like I was saying earlier when we first started. And this woman has got herself banned indefinitely, which is crazy. Because that woman knows she did her $8 million that she continued to talk about, right? This is just crazy to me. So let me run the clip and let's talk about Claressa. I had already talked about her Astro placements. Let me take you back to what happened for y'all that didn't get a chance to see exactly what happened. And I don't necessarily know either, guys, if the clip that I got of Alycia Baumgardner, if she was specifically speaking to Claressa. But sorry about that. I'm learning this thing. So work with me. I'm gonna add the clip. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's stop. Okay. All right, I'm about to do it. Okay, so we're gonna pull. Here we go. I wanted y'all to see. Okay, so let me show y'all the fight first. Let me let y'all see that. And then we'll get into this one. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. Okay. It should be now. Oh, hold on.
Is it cool? Can I get in a fight here?
I'm gonna start it over. Sorry about that.
Get out the way. I want to get in there. No, World Star.
I'm gonna let it play.
You have a chance to interact with Michaela or Alycia.
I would interact with Michaela. I don't got to say to the other girl. That ain't my friend. Out tonight, MVP, packed the house, had a nice car. I mean, like, what's the comparison?
I think because Gina would be more the Layla, and then you would be compared to Rhonda.
Is there a big age difference in between Gina and Rhonda?
I think they're like 5, 6 years or something like that.
Oh, that's different because I forget how many years Layla is older than me. I forget,
Yeah,
but.
Well, you're still active. I think for them, they've both been out the range for like 10 to 17 years.
Oh, okay.
So that was the thing about it.
Yeah. I don't see the comparison, but everyone knows that I already told Layla whenever she's ready to get her, gonna get a whoop. And she already turned down $15 million, so I'll leave it at that. But I got bigger and better fish to fry. Like my last fight, I beat Layla Ali was back in to beat me, French on Cruz. I whooped her 10 rounds straight. So I ain't really got nothing else to prove. I'm the best, and ain't nobody ever gonna beat me.
Is it cool? Can I get in a fight here? Get out of the way. I want to get in there. No. World Star. Not right now. You have a chance to interact with Michaela or Alycia.
I would interact with Michaela. I don't got to say to the other girl. That ain't my friend. Out tonight, MVP, packed the house, had a nice car. I mean, like, what's the comparison?
I think because Gina would be more the Layla, and then you would be compared to Rhonda.
Is there a big age difference in between Gina and Rhonda?
I think they're like 5, 6 years or something like that.
Oh, that's different because I forget how many years Layla is older than me. I forget,
Yeah,
but.
Well, you're still active. I think for them, they've both been out the range for like 10 to 17 years.
Oh, okay.
So that was the thing about it.
Yeah. I don't see the comparison, but everyone knows that I already told Layla whenever she's ready to get her, gonna get a whoop. And she already turned down $15 million, so I'll leave it at that. But I got bigger and better fish to fry. Like my last fight, I beat Layla Ali was back in to beat me, French on Cruz. I whooped her 10 rounds straight. So I ain't really got nothing else to prove. I'm the best, and ain't nobody ever gonna beat me.
Sure. So what y'all think about that? So let me let Unc say what he had to say real quick. Let me run this up so y'all can hear what happened when she did get banned. Hold on. Let me add the clip in there for you. Sure. This girl right here. Here we go. Make sure I'm sharing it with y'all. Okay, let me add. Okay, now let me so y'all can hear it. Here we go. This girl.
Hold on. MVP issued a statement tonight saying, effective immediately, Claressa Shields is banned from all MVP events until further notice. There is a time and a place for fighter tension and banter, but to physically attack a fellow athlete while they're a guest inside a private VIP area is unacceptable. Alycia issued her own statement tonight saying she's taking legal action and added, this behavior reflects a repeated pattern of hostility, chaos, and attention-seeking conduct that continues to embarrass women's sport.
Hold on.
All right, Ocho, this is right here, boxing the fight game. Where you at on this?
That's tough too, hey Joe. It's tough. I mean, it's one thing when the men do it, but to see the women do it, go at it like this. I mean, I'm kind of stuck. Listen, I love Alycia. I love Claressa. There's a time and a place for this at this event. You know, that wasn't it. That wasn't it, Joe.
Yeah. Hey, Ocho, you know damn well she was dead wrong. Man,
Absolutely.
Hey,
absolutely.
Listen.
They've been going at it for a minute, Joe. They've been going at it for a minute.
But look though, in sports, what's the competitive edge if I got a person who is emotionally unstable, meaning if I say something it's gonna piss you off, then I'm gonna continue to antagonize you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't put your damn hands on nobody.
Nah.
You know, unless we in the ring, but for you to haul off and slap that girl like that, come on, bro.
Yeah. That's wrong. That's wrong. I think at some point, and Joe, I think she's probably gonna issue an apology. She's gonna issue an apology once.
I
understand, Joe. I think at some.
I gotta get right.
That's what I'm saying.
But listen, they can't fight each other. We talk about two completely different weight classes. You know, two completely different weight classes.
Well, why would she?
I mean, Claressa says she'll go down, but Baumgardner gonna have to come up at least.
Yeah, that's too much. It's impossible to make that fight happen. I think Claressa is gonna issue an apology at some point, say she's sorry, and I think they just won't do the back and forth anymore through the media. Through outlets, because they've been taking jabs at each other for a very long time now, and I mean, it's sad to see.
This man talking about a damn apology.
MVP issued a statement tonight saying effective immediately.
Okay, so this is y'all. That's what has happened so far with her in her update. So let me just let y'all hear one opinion, and we're gonna get right on into her cards. I really can't. I love to hear what y'all think and how y'all feel about how she has this girl. I just don't know. She got to do something different, right? Let me add this to y'all can hear. Claressa Shields. So she banned indefinitely. So we're gonna get into the energy around that. We wanna hear what's up with her, and hold on. I'm trying to make sure I got the right one for y'all. I think this is it. Hold on one second. I got out of it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. My bad. It's all good. Hold on. But what y'all think? Y'all think Claressa gonna be able to come back? Because right now it's a no-go. And the girl said that she pressing charges. I thought that was interesting as well. Hold on. Let me just let y'all hear her, because this is probably who y'all needed to hear. Give you an update on the girl that's actually pressing charges. Let me put it up for you. Okay, here we go. I'm getting it together. All right, so it's up there. You should be able to hear it. I wanted to make sure you could hear it volume. Okay.
Posted a statement to her Instagram.
So she will be pressing charges, y'all. So we're gonna pull the energy around it. So this is Clarissa's current energy that I'm starting with. I had already started shuffling. Let me fix the screen so y'all can see the cards, okay? And this is what already came out for Claressa. This is just me in the current energy right now in her situation we pulling right now before we get into just traditional cards. I always like to pull at least 1, 2, 3 to see what's up, girl, because this girl is unhinged right now, okay? Claressa Shields, Pisces Sun. This girl. See that? And see, that's where it wanted to come out, which is what she's dealing with. Y'all see that? Ain't that crazy how that popped out? Her perception, how she's perceived. The cards coming out on the money, baby. Challenges right now with everything she got going on. And listen, she is off kilter, off balance, off the scales. Libra is the balancing of the scales. And one thing about Claressa right now, she is unhinged. She's off balance, right? The third house energy, this is about your thoughts, your speech. This is social media. And right now, she is getting her ass whooped in the energy of that space right now, right? Who she dating, which is Papoose. All of this energy is right here in the messages. All of this is about all of that, okay? This represents where she came from, street life energy. That's her mentality. That's how she came down there on the bullshit, coming against Alycia Baumgardner. You can't make the messages up, right? And this is the surroundings. This is what happened. This is the situation. Complexity, you know, coming in here on the bullshit. She made things complex. She been banned, right? Challenges are here, square. You know, creating tension. You put your hands on somebody. Now you got complex challenges in place because of your relationships. Remember, Libra, guys, is about relationships. Her relationships are off kilter, off balance. That's interesting. So that's Claressa messages before we even get the ball rolling. So let's pull her energy because she's clearly banned, baby. That's a fact. And they said indefinitely to that particular event. So closing more doors. Closing more doors. Remember I said, and I wasn't trying to be funny, I said, it's something wrong with this girl not having any endorsement. I don't care about an $8 million deal because we all know that that's some bullshit. I mean, it just is, right? So let's get in the energy. Let's get the, I'm going to do 1 to 6. Damn, let's get it. We seen it right in the Astro card. Wow. Energy. Situation. Wow. They're popping out, ain't they? Ooh, wow. Oh, y'all gonna be tripping when y'all see the way that feel. I'm gonna just leave it right there and it fell up. Ain't that something? Okay. Let's see. Where's the shooters? Okay. All right, let's unpack. Let's see what's going on with her. We just did the reading, so if you didn't get a chance, go back up a couple back. I did do a current reading on her, and I think this is some of the energy that was showing up ahead, and we already here just that fast. definitely again heading into Gemini season as well. So let's unpack. See, look, the messages is dead on the money, baby. You can't make them up. The first card, look, in the focal point right now, yeah, she on some bullshit, like sitting still, want to move on. Like, no, she got unresolved issues right now. She got the Tower card coming right in. And the reason why it's in reverse is because one of the way that I see the cards for me is the current past energy right here in the middle, meaning what currently just happened just passed a few days ago, right? Or within the weeks. So this is the energy, the Tower. You came in, you put your hands on this girl at this event, 3 of Pentacles. You came in on your bullshit, Queen of Wands energy, coming through in action, putting your hands on this girl, and the fight is here. I can't make the messages up. Look at that. In the fight, y'all saw this was the flyaway. It came in sideways. Ain't that crazy? Because 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Bitch, you 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a job because of your actions right here on the table. You can't make the messages up. And look, and she did it fast. Look at that. Look at them ones coming in fast. The fight was boom. Suddenly. You came in suddenly. And look, you came in sideways, so your energy was wrong out the gate. You weren't justified in how you did this. And you caused this Tower moment. This your own undoing. Or however they said, the old people. And now it's done allowed you to get your ass sat down. Y'all see the Hermit? I can't make it up. Look at that. Now you banned. They done sat you down. Because you done came in here acting like an animal. Coming in sideways, putting your hands on this lady at these people event. And now you want to play the victim. Now you want to, that's going to be her theme. Victimization. This is a theme for Claressa. Start the shit, throw a rock, hide your hand, right? And then victimize the situation. But you got your money on the line. Which means that you got your nigga on the line. Look at that Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is bad news all around when it comes to your legacy. You just put your legacy on the line. I can't make the messages up. Look at that, y'all. This even Papoose no good ass. You on the line. This relationship on the line. Because this is built on money. On OWO. On this. Look at that. I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. That is crazy. Girl, and now you want to have the 9 of Swords energy and out here acting a fucking fool. I'm going to tell you something. This card, even in the energy right now for Claressa, and listen, again, everything alleged here, in my opinion, but I always keep it a buck with y'all when I see what I see. This is one thing, because it's different messages when we're seeing this 9 of Swords and this Knight of Wands sitting here together like this, right? And see, by that Knight of Wands being in the upright, this is, in my opinion, serious mental health issues. Seriously. Lots of jealousy, lots of deep-seated issues, okay? Claressa, allegedly, she needs help, y'all. I can't make it up. Now, this also the energy of, you know, you got anxiety because they put you on hold on some level, but she's not remorseful. She's not remorseful. And that's her current energy. So let's get the energy around I want to ask, because now we see that she ain't remorseful. We see the fucking situation. We see everything going on with her. She's been sat down. She's been banned. We definitely gonna ask what's to come. So before we even end with Claressa, well, we in her energy, right? But I wanted to also ask about Alycia while we were right here. So I want to get the energy around Alycia. So matter of fact, let's use this one for her. So that way I can go right back to that one for her and we can keep it moving. Because I want to, you know, we got to pull the messy cards. Okay. And we also got to ask about, like we said, what's going to be the outcome. Because this girl said she's finna press charges. So I want us to see for ourselves. We're pulling the energy. So let's do it. So let's do it real quick. Yeah. Making sure. Okay. Let's see what's up. All right. So this Alycia energy, y'all. And matter of fact, let me this was one of the ones that I wanted y'all to see real quick, since we finna pull her energy. And I don't necessarily know if this was her responding to Claressa per se, but I wanted to pull it up so y'all could see it. I hope I didn't delete it. Okay, there it go. So I don't know if this was in response to Claressa, but again, let me share this with y'all. So let me move it. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so let me pull it up on there so y'all can see it. I was making sure I had the clip first. So it sounded like she's responding to Claressa, maybe, but I didn't have the whole clip. And I was like, I want to go ahead and get in here on time. But you know, I'm always sharing with y'all what I see. So this should be it. Yeah, that should be that. Now let me add it up here so y'all can see it, and then I'll put the volume on it. And I'm gonna start shuffling her cards while y'all seeing it, okay? So, let me see, hold on. There it go. Sorry about that. I'm learning how to do this, and we're getting messages because y'all see my nose. Anytime my nose be itching, it's like messages coming in. All right, so let's play her. I'll let y'all hear what she gotta say. My bad.
And you can't, bitch. There's only one me. And I say that respectfully because, girl, I get it. You supposed to hate because, bitch, you want to be me. And you can't, bitch. There's only one me. And I say that respectfully because it just be the audacity for me, bro. One thing about it, listen to this, y'all. One thing about it, I'm at the highest point in my career. I'm the undisputed world champion. There is no hate in my body to be like, damn, I wish I had what she and he had. For what? God got something for me that has my name on it. I don't gotta want what you want. I don't gotta do none of that. Like, people who hate on other people, I don't get it. Like, bro, check your heart. Check it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, girl, I get it. You supposed to hate because, bitch, you want to be me.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I already started flipping her cards, y'all. And how about we already got one fly away? So let me get it real quick. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Got a few flyaways. This is Alycia's energy, okay, guys? Let's see how she's gonna handle this. We already know she's pressing charges, but I want to see her energy, okay? Oh, yeah, she's in evolution. Let me, sorry about that. Oh, yeah, she's on it. Let me see. We already really got an answer just by the card. It came out. So let's see. There we go. Wow. All right, so let's see what Alycia. First of all, she feel away. She like, bitch, you really tried it, right? I don't necessarily know if these two were ever cool, you know. I'm not sure. But this is her energy, like, she looking at Claressa Shields like, you really need to do better. Like, almost like it's when you see the Queen of Cups, because Claressa is the Queen of Cups, right? Meaning, I wouldn't go as far as Queen. She was a rat. But that's her energy, Pisces sun. And this girl looking at it like, you're supposed to hold yourself to a way higher standard than how you handle this situation coming in on the bullshit, right? She feel like it was just like low vibrational, poor energy on Claressa's end. You know, you unpredictable. You are like she's looking at her like you just like a loser, like a wild animal, right? A whole bird, a mistress, 5 of coins on the table, Alycia got a sense of humor, baby. Alycia like, bitch, you was nothing, bitch. You a fucking whole side chick. A whole side chick. And you ain't got shit. You broke. Because the 8 million ain't 8 million. And I'm going to take it. And I'm going to take it. You manifested this by playing in my face. Alycia is a Gemini. So the magician is on the table. And she's going to come for you. And she's going to take your $8 million, Claressa. Because the Ace of Swords is right there. She going to take your motherfucking money, baby. She don't care. She coming. She's going to press charges like she said. And she going to do everything she got to do. Because she don't have no respect for you. And she don't have respect for you on how you handled the situation. You raggedy lack of foresight right here. Just a loser in her opinion. This is Alicia's cards now. Look at her. Like, you just a whole, you a masculine, you a punk, you a pussy. She feel like it was pussy the way you handled it too. Right? We'll hear more about this within the next month or so. Between 9 and 30 days. But this girl gonna move forward. And Claressa, you done fucked up because she gonna press charges and she's gonna sue you. It's in her messages. And it's because she can. Pre-manifest, the magician. It's because she can. And because you played yourself. Magician 5 of coins. You played yourself out your own situation. Remember when we started with the message, we said this is Claressa own undoing, or however you want to say it, right? All about this nigga who don't care about you. The emperor that's here for this money, this Owo, the Knight of Coins. And you put your whole legacy in hold. This girl about her money, Alycia Baumgardner. And she gonna continue to excel and do well. She gonna do everything she said she gonna do as far as legally. And she look like she gonna be suing her. Damn, Claressa, girl. Girl, all this for a nigga that ain't even your nigga. This man still married. Meanwhile, Todd done wrote a whole love letter to Candy up there. For real, for real. So let's see what's to come for Claressa and get into the message cards. Because, baby, we see what Alycia, how she feel and her stance on it. And she ain't no punk, Alycia Baumgardner. She with the shits because it's in her messages. She'll fight Claressa. She like, you a whole punk, bitch, for doing what you did. Stand on business. That's the kind of girl this girl is. That's the energy in the cards. So let's see. What's to come? Her boxing career. What's the year of her career? Her money. Her 8 million. And her, she been. What's the head for this girl? Let me talk about y'all real quick. Tap into y'all ear. Oh, damn. You can see right here. I mean, she on hold, baby. Let me see. Damn. She might have fucked up. Okay. Let me unpack. Let me tell y'all what I see. I'm gonna put these right here and say this is Claressa and what's ahead. I can tell you just out of the gate, and it's very accurate. Okay, y'all. 1 second, y'all know I be reading 1 little second. It's just hard because so many messages be coming in at one time. But strength in reverse, so y'all already know out the gate. She been sat down, she been banned. So it's in the messages. And with strength in reverse, They not playing with her. I don't know who this is. Jake Paul, all them. They not playing with her. They're not fucking with her, period. They don't like it. They sitting you down, and it's sitting you down with your money. You see that man at the workbench? This putting a hold on you and your money, Claressa. Can't make the messages up. Because of how you handled the situation. It was weak. It was a weak ass move, and this was weak in general. Not just weak that you did it and how you did it, but weak in the decision making and thinking, and the thought process is not here. You went down to these people's situation and acted a complete damn fool. I can't make these messages up if I wanted to. And listen, this is how these people viewing you, as a weak ass fool. Y'all see that shit? Wow. That's crazy. 4 cups again. You know, been sat down. And this can be indefinite in this regard with that death card. Claressa got some lessons in front of her and some endings ahead as well. Literal endings and lessons. And let me just say this. This right here, she regretted it. Look at that. You caused this fight. 5 of Swords. And now you regret it on some level. That's so interesting to me. But you know what? That's not how I get it with these cards. I'm sorry. She don't regret it. She gonna play the victim. That's the energy. She turning her regret into being, victimized. Because the Emperor here, you feel like you were solidified to carry on like that. But this nigga getting over on you. I don't see no cups on the table other than some 4 cups because you've been sat down. Because that's a card of disconnect and indifferences, right? Look, the institution, she got all the cards against her right now. Even the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you fucked up your money. This finna cause you, this girl coming for you. Look at that, y'all. Alycia Baumgardner ain't playing with Claressa Shields. Y'all see that? I can't make it up. That girl is not fucking playing with you. I don't want to say that. I mean, everything is alleged in my opinion. But a mental breakdown for Claressa possibly, which I think we kind of watching it all play out a little bit right here in real time. I'm always going to be honest with y'all. Nine of Wands here, that's more challenges and just kind of emotional energy, right? The Hangman, because she been sat down. Possibly sacrificed, girl. You better have a seat. 3 of Wands energy. It's going to take her some time to get back out of this one. They not playing with her. She going to try to move forward and look ahead. Let me get a couple. Let's get a couple more cards and go ahead and pull the messy cards. But this girl coming for that money, y'all. The Ace of Pentacles was in a reverse. Claressa, you done fucked up this time, baby girl. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. This the event and this the situation. It's not looking good for her. Let's pull some messy cards. Damn. Well, let's get the energy around her. I want to pull them other cards. What y'all think about Claressa, y'all? That is crazy as hell, ain't it? I can't see no comments on this. So if y'all said anything, I don't know if I even learned how to connect it. But what I will do is by the time we go live again, I'm gonna be done figure this out because I'm gonna put the thumbnail up later on. I'm gonna go do dinner after this live, and we're gonna do Housewives ATL in the morning. So y'all get ready to get y'all coffee and tea so we can get on through there, you know, in the morning and have a good time and see what's up with the girls. And I'm gonna add Mimi and I'm gonna add Kenya to the thumbnail because we got to add our girls to the thumbnail, right? To see what's going on with them, what's ahead. They got a good season, messy and good, right? I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna add this one too, just because we already know that Papoose ain't shit, and he's gonna come up in the messages. So let me pull these right here for them, right quick, and we'll close out. I won't even. He stays the same. He a user. He already came up in her messages, very, very, very much so. I'll use these 3 more romantic gifts for them to close out, okay? So let's see. I'll leave this one out. This will be done. Let's get into it. Let me put the energy on it and then we move on. So Alycia gonna sue her ass. Claressa done caused a world of shit for herself, even with her career and her legacy. She done put everything on the line, y'all. So I guess we just have to stay tuned. Gemini season here. So y'all buckle y'all seatbelts because y'all really about to see a lot of people's shit get exposed, secrets coming out, all kind of stuff. And this even go for us in our own personal lives. So just buckle on your seatbelts. I'm telling you. So let me just, we're going to put these for Claressa and Pap and, you know, the situation that she got going on now. We're going to move on. Let's get into it. All right. This girl done got tricked out her spot because that's exactly what these cards look like. Do you hear me? I hate to say it, but it's just what it is, y'all. It's just this lady done let these people trick her out her spot. The energy. You so caught up online, you need to get off. You need to unplug. And if Papoose really cared anything, this Claressa card, y'all, about her, he would control that situation so much better. You know, get her offline. She responding to everybody. If you a champ and you somebody who's productive and got something to do with your day, you don't have time to get on here and respond to thousands of people about how they feel about you. What difference do it make how the fuck they feel about you? You don't know these people. They don't know you. It's crazy. So let's see what came up in the T cards. She got backtracking, regression, revisiting the past, going back on something, you know? And the energy, that shit was so stupid. That she just wasn't thinking. Keeping it 100, honesty, showing true colors, transparent intentions. You know, that's the shit she tried to come on. The fakeness of it all. Trolling. Look, here you go, backing it right up. Intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, and provoking disputes. But this one done went too far and stayed too long this time. You hit that girl, Claressa, because you salty. Y'all see that? I can't make it up. Salty, feeling wrong, bitter and dramatic, and jealousy, right? Light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Maybe a light bulb moment now because you've been banned and you've been sat down. That hermit card was on the table in reverse, remember? Hung up, fixated, obsessive attachment, and focusing in. This her. I'm telling you, she got a sick energy around her. I'm telling you, I cannot make the messages up. You hear me? Let's get some of these cards for her. T cards. Her cards. Claressa, child. I like this little deck. It was called Curiosity, y'all. We're gonna take them. This good. Thank you. Okay. It's brand new. I don't know. I've been using it. I thought I had took it. Must have been more than one instruction before. Making peace. Look, that's what she gonna try to do. After all the drama and side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. So you think that that's what she gonna try to do? We'll see. Look, that girl ain't playing with Claressa ass. Look at that court date energy. I can't make it up. Court date, the courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. Ain't that the truth? These cards is showing up and showing out, ain't they? Look, third wheel. Ain't she a side chick? You know what, y'all? I can't take it. I can't take it. Do y'all see this? Do the cards not got a sense of humor? Is this girl a third wheel? Did these cards say this girl is a side chick? Y'all, these cards are messy as fuck, y'all. Third wheel, a side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot, but this story already has a leading duo, aka Papoose and Remy. Oh my God, that is hilarious. I'm leaving that right there. Invite only, baby. The real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle's already been chosen. And she is not a part of that, and she feels shut out. Look at that. She be under fake profiles. It's not just a filter. It's a full-on fake aid. The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. So this be her. You got time to be all doing shit like this? She want to be outside. Yep, the party scene, the vibe is social, the setting is electric, and everyone's playing a role. Some are here to connect, and some just want the spotlight. Is Claressa, is that you? Girl, you and this man, honey, scam alert. It's not always just about the money, clout, access, and reputation. There are many ways to get played. I'm going to read that one again. Ain't that crazy? And, oh, y'all, look at the focal point card before I go into the other one. These cards is a mess. Scam alert. I'm going to say it again. It's not always just about money, clout, access, reputation. There are many ways to get played. And I'm going to leave this right here. Look at that. Test results. Y'all see that? Test results. The guesswork is over. An answer is coming that will clarify everything or complicate it even more. But I'm going to hold it right there because Claressa keeps saying she want to have a baby. Ain't that interesting? Wow. Let me, I want to pull a few of this one, the Oracle Tea, right quick. And then I also, matter of fact, let's got time. Let's see. The first shit. You know what? Y'all, these cards is showing their ass today. You hear me? Extra beverages were live. Oh my God. So listen, I'm gonna say something before we even move forward, and this just solidifies everything. Claressa, you made bad choices. That's a fact. The decision you made this weekend, it was not good. It was a bad choice. Okay. She got already knowing the tea. So something in the energy of that, okay? But what we do know is that Claressa Shields, this is 2 cards, third wheel, and now we see you are getting played. Manipulation, lies, and control. Remember, I can't make the messages up. That's why I say ain't no need to pull. Papoose stuff stays solid. He here for the money, period. The OWO, all right? Running away, all right? That's the energy in those cards, okay? I'm going to pull a few of those relationship cards for them to see what comes up. This is her bullshit, main character energy. You know, dating for fun, not forever flirty free. This is just Claressa energy. Main character, she thinks she really is the main character. No suddenly just shining in her mind. Y'all, Papoose must got other things going on other than Claressa clearly, and it's coming out more and more because this is the second time we done got this card and message. Third party. Y'all see that? Third party. Someone else is in the picture. Competition, triangles, interference, not the full story. Proceed with caution. All right, Crystal, you already got busted now. My man, honey, 50 already got you together. Got your raggedy ass right on together, and it sure brought Maserati Bud to the table. And then this could be third party. It could go both ways. It could be Papoose, or this could be her. Again, she is a side chick. New chapter, fresh start, clean slate energy, moving in a new direction. So let's see if she gonna really turn the page, right? So that's the energy. I want to pull a few on this one for her and Pal. I had all of this, so let's just pull a few. And then I'm going to pull a couple for y'all personally before I close out. Give y'all some current energy. Because I was checking in with y'all because the energy is very high. It's good energy this week, too, towards the end of the week. Okay, guys? Especially with the Uranus and Aquarius energy, depending on where it is in your chart. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll talk about that. But we're going to do that live in the morning. So y'all look for the thumbnail. We're going to have some fun. Do the ATL house live. Okay? So these are Claressa cards for this thing. Sorry about that, y'all. She got creativity, have fun, expression. Okay. She better get it because she ain't got no job right now. Confessions again. Releasing secrets. Pursuing virtue through honesty. This is another deck, so I'm just pulling it. Obsession, focusing too much on the situation and need to take a step back. Remember I said that was in the energy too? Finding peace with the current state of being. She really need to work on herself. Self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. I'm telling you, but she in denial. Y'all see that? In denial. Failure to accept the situation, unhealthy cycles or addictions. Unhealthy cycles for Claressa Shields for sure. This will be the last deck on her, and then I'm gonna move on to the test. Listen, talk about y'all real quick. This is for Pat and Claressa. So look, we could see the breakup. Look how that card came out. Twin flame. They are your counterpart in growth, healing, and divine purpose. That's why it feels so intense. Ain't that interesting? But look at what card came up with that. Is this the pressure we seeing? Look at that breaking up. Y'all see that? That's interesting. Whether it's official or emotional, breakup has happened. What once held you together can no longer hold your growth. We can see this happening. Something energy with no strings attached popped out. Y'all see that? It starts with no strings, but even the most casual ties can tangle fast when the boundaries get blurred. Okay? Any last energy around these two? This is the energy around it because they met each other under the wrong circle. You know, like meaning she was in his DMs and stuff. Energy right there, right? And this is a twin flame deck. So I said, when is some love gonna come out? And it didn't. It just looked like they're gonna head. Eventually they part ways, is what this is saying. At some point, whichever way y'all want to look at it, right? The single life. It's something about that. And maybe that's Papoose. He did come on the whatever interview he did. Hell, he sat there and said he didn't live with her. He was clear on saying that he lived in his own home and she lived in her own home, right? So this is also her can be in an energy of being shut out of what she just got shut out of as well, y'all. Embrace your independence, expand your horizons. Yeah, holding you back. This situation definitely is holding Claressa back from a lot of opportunities, endorsements, a lot of things. You're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. Interesting, a lot of messages for them about walking away. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be today, but in the interim, this can be what this looks like. Eventually, this comes to the end of the road. Walking away isn't failing. It's choosing yourself when the path no longer serves you. It's time to move on. So, I don't know, but Claressa better be listening. Physical passion can get you fucked up, won't it? This connection is charged with desire. Just make sure hearts aren't getting lost in the heat. Interesting that that twin flame and breakup was right there. And the last card we got is another card of heartbreak. So we can be on the verge of watching possibly, allegedly, in my opinion, Claressa, she might be headed towards some type of break because of some type of breakdown in this relationship that's ahead. Remember, her first card coming in was the Tower card. And this last card states miles apart. Even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotional entangled. Long distance love is never easy, but it's not possible. So other people can have other things going on, okay? And that was the current energy. I wasn't waiting for all that, but I did want to pull because they messages always be, you know, for Pap, it's a come up. It's a come up. So, damn. Well, that's Claressa Shields, y'all, for her. So let's talk about y'all right quick because I wanted to pull a couple of cards for you guys. Get y'all on y'all way. Just a few quick messages to get you motivated, see what's the current energy with y'all real fast. Tapping in with y'all. And then we'll get live with the Celebrity Tea tomorrow. We're going to do them Housewives at ATL. So, again, I'm glad that y'all rocking with me. So let me see. I want to talk about all signs real quick. Just a quick message for y'all real fast. And the energy I'll just do collectively for y'all. But just want to talk about this week ahead. I'm gonna bust the cards while we doing it. So I'm gonna get them daily cards for y'all. We set them right here. So this is for y'all, the collective, and I'm gonna give you a quick message for y'all astrologically, you know, all the signs, okay? So let's get into it. So family, there's these cards. Okay, let's do it. You know, I got to make sure I get all the right energy for y'all, okay? So let's get into it, family. We got a lot going on. I think they said that President Vance had a press conference early. I can't see no messages, so I guess y'all have to chime in when you can, right? I blessed the card, so I'm going to go ahead and start pulling out energy while we talk about what's going on, just the current energy for y'all in the week ahead, this week for sure. Again, like I talked about it at the very beginning, okay? I just, we'll wait to do our signs. Let's just do the reading for y'all. And let's just talk about it. 1 second. Okay, guys, so let's get the current energy for y'all right now. How y'all feeling? What's going on out there? Okay. All right. We had the new moon that came in over the weekend. I hope y'all doing all y'all manifestation things for money and financial abundance and all the good things, because money is the, you know, Taurus rules the money house. Okay, guys. Taurus rules all the wealth, the income, and material possessions. So don't forget that, all right? The physical world we live in, that's what the zodiac sign of Taurus actually represents, okay? So during this time, we could be feeling a lot of, you know, sensual energy, craving, beauty, and luxury, a bit more indulgent. You guys could really be eating some stuff and just kind of indulging in all the things that you like a lot more at this time, okay? There also are a few astrological aspects this week that are coming into play, okay? And this the new moon is sextile Jupiter, guys, okay? And remember, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, okay? So this means that blessings and good luck and happiness can find us this week. Remember, I said it's going to be a silver lining in the clouds for us, okay? So in this energy, the new moon also is conjunct Uranus, and Uranus is coming in play this week too for us in a major way in all of our lives. That'll be a separate video too, okay? So look for that, all right? And just remember, Uranus, meaning for better or for worse, is going to be shocking surprises. They're going to manifest, okay? And look, simultaneously, the moon will be distantly trining Pluto, which that means that we could feel eager to assert ourselves for power. Hint, hint, aka what Claressa Shields did, right? So Venus, you know, the planetary ruler of the lunation that's going to be coming ahead will be exactly sextile in Mars. Okay, well, she's the planetary ruler of this lunation, the new moon that came in. Okay, and like I said, a lot of being in the mood for sex and pleasure. I can't make it up. Okay, relationship matters are really, really highlighted right now. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. Remember, at the end of the month, we'll get into that. 31st is a blue moon that's coming up. Okay, so in the energy right now, y'all, we all kind of going through our own little ups and downs and challenges in some form or fashion. It's different for us all. It's whichever way, you know, that it relates to you. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be small, but some form of energy around structure coming in this week, you know, responsibility, you know, really meeting that head on. Tests are here, you know, feeling ambitious, but again, you know, difficulties, some things that you could be holding back, repressing. Okay, even energy of self-control this week. And you know, maybe that's a message for someone as well. Okay, wisdom is here, and a lot of people gonna be having some awakenings coming in, and wisdom it's gonna be coming upon you. Wow, I like that. You know, a lot of healing is in place. You know, Chiron, the wounded warrior, is coming up in a major way. So I think we can get a glimpse of that this week, if I'm not mistaken, on the wounds that, and everybody has it in their chart in different places, but it's like the energy that, it's like the wound that you transmute and you heal from for the best outcomes, if I can explain it that way, right? So in this energy, you know, you'll get a glimpse of whatever has wounded you in your life, and you're going to kind of be facing it in some way, and it's giving you a glimpse up into June 20th, okay? Pisces is here, the mystic, baby. So wounds around us having on the rose-colored glasses as well, but remember, Pisces is also very emotional and also very creative. So very much paying attention to your dreams this week, okay? Messages could be coming by way of that. Y'all got allowing. You got the I forgot which card it was, but it was the energy of blessings coming in. And like I said, Friday, that could be an energy and a theme where some good luck should be able to come in for us all in some form or fashion, right? In some major way. So let's get a couple of energy. Let's say 3 cards. Tarot for my collective. Okay. So let's talk about it. Aries. A door is opening, guys, for you guys this week in your financial life, okay? It's a new path that may open in regards to your income, you know, assets or investments. And this could mean a raise, a new job, or a new client will appear. And other sources of income could shift at this time for you guys, okay? So while some of you guys, some income may fizzle out, it's actually pushing you guys to uncover new ways of monetization. So keep that in mind, okay? Aries, let me get y'all a second to unpack, okay? So this is energy this week. General energy, okay? Kind of getting off to a slow start, kind of coming in and easing on in it. You know, some of us can feel a little defeated depending on what's going on in our lives. It's different for us all, okay? And for some of us, it's just practicing how to, you know, take a more demure role in things that are playing out in our life in real time. You know, juggling, trying to find a balance. We got our, you know, your hand over there, your hand in this hat. You know, even relationships can feel a bit out of bounds and unbalanced, okay? Experiencing some situations in relationships, okay? Disorganization energy for us this week, feeling a little chaotic. You know that Uranus energy is in play. But it's about fresh starts. So in the midst of, you know, like I said, the week can get off to a slow start, but you gain momentum. And again, we hear Wednesday as we push forward, right? But again, with that new moon, this is new cycles are beginning. Okay, new adventures ahead, which for some of us need that adventure, right? So it's about fresh starts. The sun is here, so happy news, like I said this week, and everybody kind of hold on to that, especially with the good energy and the astro weather too towards the end of the week. You know, tower moments. I think we all experience them on some level or coming out of them on some level, whichever way you relate. You know, but it's about going against the grain, taking risks. And for some of you guys, it could be, you know, the ending of a cycle in general in your life in some form or fashion in regards to contracts, divorce, different things like that, right? But it's for the better because the sun is right here in the upright. Okay. So this is about when I see that King of Wands, don't be acting a fool this week, y'all. Don't be on your pop-off energy like that. Don't do it. Don't do it, right? So Aries, let me get you a focal point energy to get y'all going this week, okay? So that was the collective energy around us all. And, you know, Aries, just you need to stop and smell the roses, okay? Appreciation is everything. Gratitude, sensory, and focus this week, okay? Listen, surrender, you know, unburden, rest, reception, okay? Guilt-free, making sure you're tapping into appreciation, okay? My beautiful Aries, sun, moon, and rising, okay? If y'all been having energy or feeling like you've been backstabbed, look. And another thing, Aries, for some of you guys, it could be about money. I think that's what it said, and a new path is here regards to investments of being good, because for some of you guys, money hasn't been so well because you got going broke right here. So the bills are stacking up, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account. But y'all got good energy in this week ahead. So this is what some of you guys could have been dealing with. And for some, backstab. You know, somebody's trust was tested. You know, and your loyalty was assumed. But beneath the surface, betrayal has been brewing. Ain't that something? Damn. Let me get y'all an angel number message, Aries. And then, Taurus, you up next. Y'all birthday season almost over, my beautiful Tauruses. Let's see. Okay. All right, Aries. Unity and cooperation. Angel number 2323. Embrace unity and cooperation with others. Together, you can achieve extraordinary things. Okay. Angel number 2323. All right. So let's get into. Let's see. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. My beautiful Tauruses. You guys, this week for you in the energy, guys, you the stars are turning and the moon is singing. Remember, Venus is in her home kingdom. It is y'all birthday season and solar return, even though it's like the last day or 2 days, okay? Because my dad is tomorrow. And this is one of the most important weeks of the entire year for you guys to be planting seeds under this moon. This is a special moon. Remember, I said moon of planting seeds of abundance, okay, guys? And it's in all areas of your life, especially ones that you guys wish to see grow in the year ahead, okay? So there's certain to be a great deal of activity going on. So really, really assess what you want and how you can get there and start to put the pieces into place, okay, guys? And that's for you, Taurus. Let me get y'all a quick few messages to go this week, too, okay? You guys got welcome home, okay? So sanctuary, energy, decompression, unconditional love, authentic foundation energy, okay? And, you know, provisioner energy, foresight, resource management. You know, you guys are making intentional choices, okay, this week. Let's see. Let's get some messy cards. Shake it up, shake it up. Okay, y'all got a lot of that. I don't know about that. I'm gonna stick with what I like. Okay, we gonna keep this for our messy decks. How about that? And let me get y'all an angel number message. Okay. Yeah, that's how I like that better. And this is for y'all, Taurus. 1818. Fulfill your purpose. Seek your soul's purpose and fulfill it. Your destiny awaits your actions. Okay. All right, my beautiful Taurus, it's sun, moon, and rising. So Gemini, listen, this week, despite birthday season creeping in close, baby, you may find that this week for you guys, you know, it actually encourages you to take a step back and really put your thinking cap on when it comes to what you want in the year to come, okay? So lying low, journaling, and reflecting, it will be especially helpful to you at this time. So don't waste this period on some brainstorming and begin work behind the scenes, okay, Geminis? And let's get you guys a couple of messages and daily rhythm for this week for y'all as well. Yeah, so y'all staying on it, okay? For sure. And y'all, look, happy early solar return to y'all Geminis, okay? And you guys got the groove. That's right. Your birthday season is ahead. Flow and confidence, momentum. You guys got self-expression and harmony ahead. And let me close out with an angel number message for you guys, Gemini. You guys got 1515, inner wisdom. Your inner wisdom is your greatest power. So listen to your inner voice for guidance, okay? Angel number 1515. Okay, guys? So my beautiful Cancer, sun, moon, and rising Cancer, baby. There's a surge of momentum in your social life, okay? And in truth, this will continue onward for many, many weeks for y'all, all right? So however you may feel as if this week really gives you the keys and unlocks the doors to more fun than you can even fill up your calendar with, expect many calls and texts, okay? Invites and events to just start popping up. You may also find that you're more interested in meeting new friends or even getting closer to your kindred, okay? So that's your energy, Cancer. I like that for y'all. And let's get y'all an energy around daily rhythms for y'all this week too. What's y'all action word? How y'all gonna get in y'all food, Cancer? Sun, moon, and rising. Y'all got a few of them. So you got binge watching, energy decompression. You guys will be passive rest, guilt-free downtime, okay? Partying, so watch over from not having a hangover, okay, Cancer? Consequences from that. If so, watch out, don't get exhausted. Recovery, boundary setting, and sober assessment. When the levee breaks, emotional release necessary, okay? Collapse, cleansing, vulnerability, and an unavoidable truth for you guys and the energy this week, okay? The shared table, I like that. Connection is here, belonging, gratitude, presence, and experiencing, okay? Lost in the crowd, all right? Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. Don't get overwhelmed. Make sure you hold on to your patience, surrender, all right? External control. Your angel number, again, for you guys is 2323. Unity and cooperation. Goes along with the theme, don't it? Embrace unity and cooperation with others. Together, you can achieve extraordinary things, okay? My beautiful Leos, sun, moon, and rising, okay? Leos, get ready to rumble, guys, okay? There is a lot of action going on for y'all. It is. And when it comes to your professional pursuits. So this is a crucial week to brainstorm. Leo, be strategic and get on your grind to climb the corporate ladder if that is what you choose, okay? And if you're unhappy with your progress, consider a rebrand, starting a new career, or looking for a different job for some of you guys. It's different for you all, but the universe may reward you with new opportunities right now, okay? So let's get a little bit of the daily groove energy for you guys, okay? My beautiful Leo, sun, moon, and rising, guys. And this one, you guys got the anniversary, commitment, celebration, endurance, shared history. So celebration on some level this week for you guys. And renewal energy is here. All right, my beautiful Leos. You guys got 1818. That's the same messages. Fulfill your purpose. Seek your soul's purpose and fulfill it. Your destiny awaits your action. 1919, angel number, divine guidance. Your angels are guiding you on a path of purpose. Listen closely to their whispers, for the divine guidance will light your way towards a future filled with clarity and purpose. You know, I got to show y'all angel numbers. Okay, so my beautiful Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. So Virgo, this week, you guys It's a call to adventure, and it's strong right now. So it may be best not to just think of your work life. In fact, the more that you can expand your life physically, mentally, spiritually, or beyond, the better. All right. So this is a period where you could be eager for more, and by challenging, encouraging, and strength, you will get where you need to go on your journey onward. Okay. You guys got the shared table. So a lot of energy around that this week. Connection, belonging, and gratitude and presence. Shared experiences. So Virgo, go outside a little bit and flirt for those that's single. Okay. Okay. A little bit of shared experiences. Okay, guys. And the angel number you got is embrace transformation. Embrace your future is bright as you evolve and grow. I just said, try something, move forward. Then I said, shared experiences. Try something new, okay, guys? My beautiful Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, guys. Welcome to a period that is especially helpful when it comes to focusing on large financial matters, okay, Libras? For instance, you may now be in the process of acquiring or settling or ending a situation. For some of you guys, different for you all. And it could be revolving around a loan, assets, investments, settlement, a line of credit, debt, or even inheritances. Okay, guys? So if this is on your mind, move forward because time is of the essence, baby. And that's the message, the gala, freedom, momentum, escape, instinct, and adventure. Okay, another more energy for this weekend and the week ahead. You got the enduring bond, commitment, renewal, shared history, gratitude, and enduring love. So 3838, divine protection. Angel number, your angels are protecting you. Have faith in your journey. You are divinely supported. Okay, Libra, my beautiful Scorpio collective, sun, moon, and rising. So Scorpio, as the week opens, there's a great deal of focus on partnerships for you, Scorpio. And in truth, this energy will echo for about a month or more for you guys, okay? So this is because of multiple cosmic factors. They all dancing around across the sky for you. So this week, you guys may make long-term plans with someone personally or professionally, or find the right counterpart who can aid you on a mission. The best thing to do is figure out, how you can embrace the union. All right, Scorpio, you got bad news. No. So watch out and make some adjustments, okay? Watch out for any forms of confrontation this week or unexpected challenges, okay? Watch out for that. And crisis, it's different for you all. It's not that necessary. The release of waste, okay? Releasing. You guys are going to be clearing out, taking out the trash, disposable, non-attachment, and cleansing, okay? And working through the creative chaos, productivity, intensity, creative flow for you guys this week. You be processing things and imminent consolidation, okay? And that's my beautiful Scorpio sun on the rising. You guys got 1010, alignment with purpose. You are in alignment with your life's purpose. Keep moving forward with confidence, okay, guys? My beautiful Sagittarius is sun, moon, and rising, okay? So, Sagittarius, life is certainly moving quickly right now. So focus on your routines, okay, baby? Responsibilities and your work and life balance. And if you do so, you will find that you are likely taking on more at this time. But you could streamline your plans so that you aren't spiraling out of control. If you like to make a change with a doctor or a health matter, this is a great week to meet someone to discuss that, okay, guys? Watch out for the energy of the hangover. Consequences in the energy this week. Watching out for exhaustion, recovery, boundary setting, and sober assessment. Okay, Saggies? Unstructured release. Creative expression is in the energy. Release is here. Nourishment, spontaneity, and inner harmony. Okay? And let's get you guys an angel number message. My beautiful Saggies. Okay? 3636 angel number. Embrace endings as opportunities for new beginnings. Your future is bright. Okay, Saggies? Angel number 3636 change catalyst. Okay, So, my beautiful Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, and Rising Cappies, while not often noted as one of the most romantic zodiac signs, I bet. I'm just joking, y'all. You do have a cuddle bear inside you, all right, Cappies? And the good news is that this week opens the door to more passion, more beauty, more romance, and fertility. So watch out now. That ain't what you want in your life, okay, this week. And you guys will have planets that's amping this up for you into the end of June. So this is a particularly important period for singles, my single Capricorns, to look for someone new who gives them a shimmering heart, okay? And the daily cycle flow energy you guys got this week is welcome home. Again, sanctuary, decompression, unconditional love, authenticity, and foundation, okay? You guys got the meeting, that's collaborations, alignment, communication, being focused, listening, and assertiveness. And you guys got the evening harvest, baby. So that is nourishment. It's about sustenance and creativity, all right? Transformation and intentionality, and a perfect time for y'all financial intentions this week, okay? So angel number 4040, love and connection. Love surrounds you. Open your heart to give and receive love and abundantly in your future, okay, guys? You guys got, I'm sorry, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. My beautiful Aquas, okay? Expect some really good news in relation to home and family or your domestic life this week, okay, Aquas? It while it may not be as wild as you've experienced in recent years, it could still be a very necessary change for you guys, like acquiring a new piece of furniture. For some of you guys, could be moving to a new location, or for some, you're seeing a roommate come or go. But another way this could affect you is that a parent or family member makes themselves especially present in your life right now, okay? So watch out for that energy this week, and let's get you guys a little weekly rhythm and flow. What's y'all energy to lunch break, baby? Taking a pause, nourishment, reset, boundary, and perspectives, okay? You got the bonfire circle, which is just your energy. That's what spirit is like. Don't even flip it anymore. In community, grounding, connection, reflection, and shared warmth. So you be in your energy this weekend, okay? Let's get you an angel number message, Aquas. You guys got angel number 2525. Spiritual insight. Seek deeper spiritual insights. They will illuminate your path forward. I love that. All right. So let's get into it. Last but definitely, most definitely not least, my beautiful Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So Pisces, intellectual pursuits, okay? Intellectual pursuits for you guys this week become extra important, you know, especially already beginning at the top of the week. And you could find that you guys are generating new ideas and plans like never before. The key now is to keep them organized and get everything in place for you to launch now. And in the many weeks ahead, you're going to brainstorm and strategize and let the mental juices flow, okay? So the daily cycle energy you guys got is to act the act of amends, okay? So reconciliation energy is here, humility, responsibility, forgiveness, and repair, right? And you also got lost in the crowd. So watching out in that energy of overwhelm, exercising patience this week, surrender, and external control, okay? Angel number 1919 aligns right with you guys. Divine guidance, Pisces. Your angels are guiding you on a path of purpose. Listen closely to their whispers, for their divine guidance will light your way towards a future filled with clarity and purpose. And that's your angel number. And maybe y'all should play the lottery with some of them numbers, because those numbers were good that were coming up, okay? So peace and love, soul family. Thank you for rocking with me. Keep those notification bells on. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe with your girl. We go live tomorrow morning and do Housewives. And look out, I'm going to post a short for y'all a little later. And I also I'm working on my blog, okay? So look for episode 2, because I went to see Candy me and my sister. So I'll be sharing that as well. So look for me in the post form. Keep your notification bells on. Lots to come. Peace and love, and I'll see you guys soon and in the next one. Thanks for watching The Common Corner Show. Peace and love, soul family, and I'll see you guys in the next one.